Alright, Kentimus Maximus here again. I don't know if you just saw my maintenance video, but if you want to, go watch that one before this one. It was the precursor to this video. This did all my maintenance, on how I do my maintenance. I did leave something out. Realized, I know this is going to be kind of bright, but this thing has a shield on it. And I wiped it off. It wouldn't be necessary if I had a glass top. But it would be necessary to wipe off the glass top all the time, if you had a glass top. Sorry about the daughter in the background. I'm going to do an equipment thing, and what I have, and how I plumbed this, and everything. So, as you can see, I went and got a diamond-tipped drill bit, and a hole saw, and for glass. Make sure it's for glass. It's kind of weird. It doesn't have not like serrated like a saw you would normally see. It's kind of just like sandpaper almost. What you do is you take some putty and you put it around there, and sorry, my daughter's distracted me kind of. But you put some putty there and you put a pool of water and you just get a drill and put that bit in there, and you'll be able to drill a hole through there. Be very delicate if you're ever drilling a 10-gallon tank. And I went from PVC to CPVC because I didn't want to buy a bulkhead because they're kind of expensive, and I just siliconed it on there, and I ran it down, and it kind of leaked because I didn't want to put the stuff together, but I just used silicone. I could have used PVC glue, but I just used silicone, and I ran it down all the way over there to here, and you can see the water flows out of there good. You cannot put this thing all the way down in the water. The top tank will overflow. You don't want it to create too much of a siphon because then it's noisy. And my setup's not that noisy. It's fairly quiet. And it used to be noisy, but it's not. I made this so snails, you want to have a snail trap. As you can see, the water drains through here. You want to have a snail trap. You don't want any snails or any crabs or anything going down in there. You want to make sure the holes that you're drilling are fairly big, but not too big, because you don't want anything to get down in there. Besides, like, little organisms, I guess, are fine, but you don't want your snails to leave your top tank or anything, or crab. Then I have this. This is my water line, and I'll come down here and show you where it comes in, where it starts. I just got a power head. It's a Walmart power head. I have, as you can see, I've stuck a piece of PVC on one end of it. It's not really that secure on there, it just stays how it is now. And drilled some holes in it and stuff, so nothing that's down here can get really sucked up there unless it's, like a little organism or somehow gets, what are the copiopods or amphipods get sucked up in there. And they're fine if they do. They'll just feed the fishies. And I'm sorry, my peppermint shrimp is being kind of strange. He's up there at the top. He does it every once in a while, which is really weird because I've never seen a peppermint shrimp do that, but mine will. He'll go all the way up to the surface and flip upside down. He's kind of crazy. He's probably really wanting some food. I'll make sure to target feed him, actually. Okay, back to this. Sorry. Some interesting things go on in a reef tank sometimes, you'll notice. I just basically got a Walmart power head. I jammed a tube, I forget what kind of, I think it's 3/4 inch, 3/4 inch clear tubing, and I ran that tubing all the way up to here, and then I jammed a piece of PVC into it, which actually took a little work, but I got it in there, and then ran it to here, and that just feeds water into this. Hang on a back filter, regular one. Just regular hang on a back filter. It's made for like 30 gallons. Some salt creep here. Every once in a while you might clean out salt creep. I don't really worry about it. And that stuff, I don't know. It's probably diatoms or something. Protein skimmer. I think it's a sea clone or whatever. Or is it? No, it's an Aqua Systems. Aquarium Systems? Oh yeah, Aquarium Systems. It's just be rated for 100 gallons as I hang on the back. See some bubbles going crazy in there. This is a PetSmart power head. It just pushes water around. You want a lot of circulation in one of these tanks. Especially just have one power head in here. I have this one that's not really a power head though. Well, it is, but it just feeds up into this tube, and that's what feeds. As you can see, it goes all the way down there and feeds into the bottom of the protein skimmer. And this line right here is just the air line. You can adjust it with the little adjuster here on the end. You're really supposed to put it right here, but I put it up higher. No real reason, just because I like it that way. It's easier to adjust. It just feeds into there, and it provides the bubbles. Got my Core Life light, as I showed you I think a minute ago, and just a regular hood light with some compact fluorescence in it. Thermometer, ZoomEd power head, power sweep power head. It's supposed to sweep back and forth. They suck. Don't buy one. I thought I would buy one just to see, and it worked really good up at the top, and if you clean it out constantly, it works great. I shouldn't say that it sucks. I don't like cleaning things. I'm lazy, so forget that thing. I bought a big heater. Works great. Keeps the water level stable. Keeps the heat stable. I don't even need that thermometer. I might as well take it out, honestly. It stays the same. I only keep it in there to watch it, just in case. But basically that's it. I don't know that I am going to keep this setup, but more and more I love it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might keep it like this. I might completely change it. We'll see. I've been thinking, I know this might sound a little crazy, of making this my refugium for something a little more interesting. But that'll be in a later video. I don't want to reveal too much before I do it, so we'll see. I like to be very inventive. But one last look here for a minute, and well, I guess I can include you guys in on my feeding. It's going to be a really long video. I know, really long. Hold on one second for me, please. Into the darkness. Alright. Here we go, Shrimpy. I'm going to go all the way down. See, I target feed him. This is why he loves me. Give him a little food that he can just eat right up. And make sure your hands are clean when you do this, because you do not want him to... You don't want to be putting a whole bunch of chemicals or anything in here. I mean, my hands aren't that clean, but I know they don't have any soap or anything on them right now. And soap would be bad. I just put a little extra in there. You're not really supposed to do that, but I have a lot of little microorganisms and stuff. Like, this rock is just full of worms. I know you can't really see them, but they come out a lot, and they'll come out. They're these little white worms. I've also got tube worms that have been, I don't know if you can really see, do you see the trails there that are building in this place? There were some down here, but I kind of disturbed this, so they might be pulled back in. Cat, get. Cat's trying to eat my fish food, he always does. The coral's not really opened at the moment. I think it's because I've been disturbing stuff, so he's kind of freaked out. But and there we go, there's my hermit. Well, sorry if the video went a little long. It's about to get real bubbly in here. Protein skimmer goes crazy when I do this. So, alright. I'll probably make a few update videos just to be making them so I can document the last week of this thing. And I'll try to include you guys in a little more maintenance and just what I do on a daily basis with this thing.